7 यार माइक्रोबायोलॉजी के सर
Daikar sir, are you
yes
ready?
sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, I'm ready.
Yes, within 2 minutes we'll start.
Yes sir, sure.
Yes, yes.
We already have 9 to 10 participants.
No, more than that.
Many. Now 15, about 15, yes. I think they will keep on joining. I think so.
Yeah. So within 1 minute exactly, 5 past 5 will start.
Yes sir, yes.
All right.
Because there are about 17 now. It's very good. Priya Sharma, you are from which place? Priya Sharma. Then Nirja Sood. Nirja Sood. From which place, Nirja, ma'am?
Yes. I think we have to start, sir, right now.
Sir, shall I
Correct.
start?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir. Good morning. Sorry. Good evening. Present over here, I'm Miss Lina Mandala. Welcomes you all on the behalf of Sanjuni Arts, Commerce, Science College, Kopargaon. I warmly welcome you all for the next interactive session that is on the pioneers in microbiology India. Further extend is welcome to our today's guest, Dr. Swaranjit Singh sir, Director SAS Free Polyclinic Perch Mohali, Punjab. I also welcome to Dr. A.M. Deshmukh sir, President MSBI. I also welcome to our Principal sir, Dr. S.B. Dahikar sir, HOD ma'am, Dr. Sarita Bhutada ma'am, and all the members and all the participants. Science is simply the word we use to describe a method of organizing our curiosity. I request Dr. A.M. Deshmukh sir to please give a brief introduction on today's session. Sir, please.
Thank you very much. Literally, I'm very happy today because the honorable speaker today, Dr. Swarnajit Singh, the most beautiful thing about him is that he is always a devotee for the subject and very active. By watching his activities, many organizations are eager to take him in their organization. But even then, he found most suitable microbiology society and he has devoted his time. Second thing is that today is a birthday of his father. And what was the dream of his father? Today, his father, Saul, will be very happy to seeing him doing the job for the country. Because it is a serving to the country. We are serving to the country through microbiology subject.
Yes.
So, I am very happy today to welcome him on behalf of Microbiologist Society. As a president of Microbiologist Society, I am proud of him. I am also proud of Dr. Dahikar, who is a very active, very talented, and in young age, he is the principal of the college, and he is constantly supporting Microbiologist Society. So, I request Swarnajit Singh sir to continue, and before that, over to Rachana ma'am for his introduction. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm profusely elated to take an opportunity to introduce our today's guest, Dr. Swaranjit Singh, sir. Sir hardly needs any introduction. Sir has distinguished work in numerous capacities. Sir has completed BSc from Science from Kohima Nehu and PhD in Biochemistry from RRL, Jorat under Guwahati University, Assam. Sir has over 13 years of excellent administrative management and R&D experience as a senior principal scientist and head. He has contributed in the field of environmental biotechnology, ecology, bio-nanotechnology, and biosurfactant production. Dr. Swaranjit Singh sir name is listed in the top 2% global scientist. He also served in MTCC and Gene Bank, now the first IDA in India. He is also the member of Task Force National Biodiversity Authority Chennai and also awarded for Loyola Environmental Award. With these numerous achievements, I request Dr. Swaranjit Singh sir to please start over today's session. Sir, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the nice introduction. I thank Dr. Deshmukh for giving me the opportunity to talk today in the evening of 14 July. I am very much encouraged by Dr. Deshmukh and his kind words. I am very happy with Dr. Dahikar and his team for arranging sessions after session of pioneers in microbiology. This is a noble work that Dr. Dahikar's group is doing. We are proud to have so many Indians who are pioneers in microbiology. So many women, so many men, they're all pioneers in microbiology. Some are living and some are no more. And all our talks will be published in a booklet, in a book, very good book from a very good publisher. So we will have the pride of India, the pioneers of India in a booklet. So today I start with a woman pioneer of India. Her name is Dr. Sunithi Solomon. She was born in a Maharashtrian family. Maybe you can put on the PPT and show her photograph. Rachna ma'am, you can put up the PPT.
Yes, sir. Just sharing 1 minute.
Yes, no problem. No problem. Dr. Sunithi Solomon was a very, very dedicated woman who worked in microbiology, applied microbiology, and medical microbiology. So we will see her contribution one by one. And she belonged to Maharashtra, Hindu family.
Is there any problem, Rachana ma'am?
Sir, no problem. Actually, make a host to Rachana ma'am.
I have made.
No, but you made a host to Lina Mantala ma'am.
No. Okay. I will do it.
Yes.
I will do it. Lina ma'am. Okay. I will make the Rachana also.
Yes.
Okay, 1 minute, please. Rachana ma'am, Dr. Archana ma'am also has joined. Very good. Rachana ma'am, 1 minute. Yes. So now you are co-host. Okay, Rachana ma'am. Now you are co-host. Yes. Okay.
You can see the photograph of Dr. Sunithi Solomon. She was born in a Maharashtrian family of leather traders in Chennai. She was the seventh child in a family of 8, and she was the only daughter in the family. In a 2009 interview, she said she became interested in medicine from the early health officer who used to come to their home for vaccination. He studied medicine at Madras Medical College and then was trained in pathology in the UK, the US, and Australia until 1973, when she and her husband, Victor Solomon, returned to Chennai because she felt her services were more needed in India. She was dedicated to India. She did her doctorate in microbiology and joined the faculty of the Institute of Microbiology at Madras Medical College afterwards. In her earlier career life abroad, Solomon had worked as a junior physician at King's College Hospital, London. After returning to India, Solomon worked as a microbiologist at Madras Medical College and rose to the rank of professor. Kindly mute your mics. Kindly mute your mic.
बॉडी को वो मिल रहा है ना रेस्ट.
Please mute your mic.
Okay.
Nirja ma'am.
Yes.
Nirja ma'am, please mute your mic.
She followed the literature about the clinical descriptions of AIDS in 1981, discovery HIV in 1983, and by 1986 decided to test 100 female sex workers as India had no open gay community. 6 of the 100 blood samples turned out to be HIV positive that time. Solomon later sent the samples to Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, USA, for a retest, which confirmed the results. This discovery became the first HIV documentation in India. Since then, Solomon decided to dedicate her life working on AIDS, HIV research, treatment, and awareness. From 1988 to 1993, Solomon set up the first AIDS research group in India, resource group in India, founded at the MMC, and ran a variety of AIDS research and social services. In 1993, Solomon established the Y.R. Yutonga Center for AIDS Research and Education. Gaitonde was her father's name, after the name of her father. It was one of India's first place for voluntary HIV counseling and testing. She obtained the name of the AIDS Doctor of Chennai and served as the president of the AIDS Society of India. Solomon also created a lot of awareness in India that AIDS can be treated. Many people approached her in those days for the treatment of HIV and AIDS. Solomon also collaborated in international research studies, including a multi-country HIV STD prevention trial at the US National Institute of Mental Health, the HIV Prevention Trails Network run by the US National Institute of Allergy and infectious diseases. An NIH study of the HIV stigma in healthcare settings in southern India and a phase 3 study of 6% CS gel, a candidate microsite of Conrad organization. Sunithi Solomon received the following awards. In 2001, award for pioneering work on HIV/AIDS by the state-run medical university. In 2005, a Lifetime Achievement Award for her work on AIDS, HIV by Tamil Nadu State Control Society. In 2006, DMS Honoris Causa by Brown University, USA. In 2009, National Women Bioscientist Award by the Indian Ministry of Science and Technology. In 2010, Fellowship of the National Academy of Medical Sciences. In 2012, Lifetime Achievement Award for service on AIDS, HIV by the state-run Dr. MGR Medical University in Chennai. And several other awards like the Mother Teresa Memorial Award for Education and Humanitarian Services. In 2017, the government of India announced Padma Shri. She got the highest award for a scientist, Padma Shri Award for a distinguished service in the field of medicine. Yes, this was all about Solomon. Now we go to the next one. Yes, the next one is Dr. A.G. Datta, Ashok G. Datta. You can see his photograph. It is in black and white because he was born in the year 1928. He specialized in mechanism of enzyme action, biochemical endocrinology. He left on 9/12/2005. Ashok G. Datta obtained his PhD degree in 1954 from the University of Calcutta. His specialization was in mechanism of enzyme action and biochemical endocrinology. He was scientist director grade in the IICB, that is Institute of Chemical Biology, Calcutta. He was visiting fellow Vishwa Bharati Shantiniketan and visiting scientist Roche Institute of Molecular Biology, USA. Academic and research achievements of Dr. Datta. Datta demonstrated the existence of a new pathway for the utilization of glucose in Acetobacter species. He isolated for the first time enzyme glycolaldehyde in transketolase reaction and discovered erythrose as an inhibitor of the growth of Vibrio cholera. Datta demonstrated the biosynthesis of thyroxine in extrathyroidal tissue and established the role of erythropoietin on the stability and liquid biogenesis of RBC membrane. He also established for the first time the occurrence of gluconeogenesis in brain. Datta served on the editorial board of Proceedings of Indian National Science Academy. Dr. Datta was UGC National Lecturer and a recipient of Vasambarnath Chopra Lecture Award of INSA in 1980. He was honored with Amulya Ratan Orishan Lecturership by University of Calcutta in 1987. And Professor P.B. Sen Memorial Oration Lectureship by Physiological Society of India in 92. He was a fellow of Indian Academy of Sciences, Bangalore. That is all about Dr. Datta. And now we come to the next pioneer in microbiology, that is Professor Vinod Venilal Modi. He was born in 1929. Specialization was microbial biochemistry, biotechnology, and fermentation. He left on 18 June 2016. Vinod Venilal Modi earned his BSc and MSc from Bombay University and the University of Baroda, respectively. In 1953, he went to UK to join the Department of Biochemistry in the University of Liverpool and obtained his PhD in 1955, working on mechanism of carotene biosynthesis. Subsequently, he joined the Hanna Research Institute of Ayr, Scotland, as a scientific officer and worked on the problems of metabolism of lactation. In 1957, on return to India, Modi joined the biochemistry department of MS University, Baroda, and organized the fermentation chemistry. He went to the University of Illinois in 1961, USA, as a research associate, postdoc, and worked on biochemical functions of biotin. At the University of Baroda, he established the Department of Microbiology in 1964. He was a visiting scientist at Nagoya University, Japan in 1975. After retirement, he served as INSA senior scientist 89 to 92. Academic and research achievements of this pioneer. At the University of Baroda, Modi conducted courses in microbial genetics and micromolecular biology, with active support from the University of Edinburgh and Dr. Hans Sadler of Germany, which attracted a large number of bright students from different places and became a major center of postgraduate teaching. He conducted research in rhizobial genetics, hydrocarbon metabolism, regulation of fruit ripening, and fermentation production of beta carotene. He published 210 research papers and guided 46 PhD students, a very large number. As the founder, coordinator, Professor Modi established. Can you please mute your mic?
Please 1 minute, 1 minute. Rita ma'am, please mute your mic. Rita ma'am. Rita Kumar, please mute your mic. Okay. Okay, sir. Proceed.
Yes. The other contributions of this pioneer in microbiology, as a founder coordinator, Professor Modi established a leading biotechnology center in Baroda. In 1982, he was appointed Dean of Faculty of Science and Progressive Programs in Higher Sciences. He also served as chairman of an inquiry committee appointed by the Gujarat High Court in 1995. Sometimes scientists are called by High Court to settle some scientific issues. Awards and honors. Modi was elected as National President of the Association of Microbiologists in 1977 and also selected as a UGC National Lecturer in 1979. He is a fellow of the National Academy of Agricultural Sciences, New Delhi, 1995. Now we come to the last but a great pioneer in microbiology, Professor JB Bhatt. He was born in 1913. He was a gentleman. He specialized in microbiology and biochemistry, and he left on 21st December 1985. Professor JB Bhatt was born in Kerala and had his early education at St. Aloysius College, Bengaluru. During 1935 to 1953, he worked as a researcher and as a teacher at St. Xavier's College, where he obtained MSc degree in 1953. Professor Bhatt was awarded the degree of Doctor of Science of the University of Mumbai, the first DSc degree in microbiology awarded by the Mumbai University. This is great. His research topic of interest was on the bacterial dissimilation of lactose and oxalate. Thereafter, he served for 20 years at the Fermentation Technology Laboratory of the Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru. Professor JB Bhatt was at Indian Institute of Science for about 20 years, first as the head of Fermentation Technology Laboratory and later as professor and head of the Department of Microbiology and Pharmacology. During his stay at the institute, he was a visiting scientist at the National Institute of Health, Bethesda, Maryland, USA. Earlier, he had visited USA as a postdoc fellow to the University of California, Berkeley. On his retirement from Indian Institute of Science in 1973, Professor Bhatt joined Kasturba Medical College as Emeritus Professor and Research Director. From 1973 to 1980, he served at Kasturba Medical College and Academy of General Education, Manipal, with distinction. He was close associated with various scientific organizations of the country. He was elected Fellow of Indian Academy of Sciences, Bengaluru, Indian National Science Academy, New Delhi, and was Fellow of Royal Institute of Chemistry, UK. He had served as the Secretary of the Current Science Association, Bengaluru, and as President of the Society of Food Scientists and Technologists. He was the President of Association of Microbiologists of India. He had also served various research organizations, including ICAR, Department of Science and Technology, and University Grants Commission. He was an advisor to the Central Food Technology Research Institute, Mysore, now known as CFTRI. Professor Bhatt received a large number of awards. To name a few: Moose Medal in 1954, Perkinje Medal from Czechoslovakia in 1955, Rafi Ahmed Kidwai Award from CSIR in 1954, and G.J. Vatumul Distinguished Achievement Award in 1982. He was associated with various industries and had papers, over 200 research papers in national and international journals. Professor Bhatt passed away in 1985 in Chennai. He got many awards and honors. Bhatt was recipient of Perkinje Medal of Ministry of Veterinary Science, Brunn, Czechoslovakia in 1971 to 74, Rafi Ahmed Kidwai Memorial Prize in 1972. He was a fellow of Indian Academy of Sciences, Bangalore, and Royal Institute of Chemistry, London. Emeritus Member of Society of Microbiology, USA, Member, Society of Biological Chemists, India, President, Association of Microbiologists of India, and Association of Food Scientists and Technologists, and Secretary, Current Science Association from 1967 to 1973. I think that is all about Dr. JB Bhatt. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Really, sir, it was a very great session on the pioneers of microbiology in India. Sir have given a big history about the pioneers who have
Yes.
numerous achievements in
1
their
minute,
work
1
and
minute,
research
please.
field.
1 minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me tell, sir, that I have attended lecture of Dr. Modi from Baroda. And I have seen him. I am having still photograph with Dr. Modi. So Dr. Modi and Dr. Bhatt.
Yes.
Dr. Bhatt also, JB Bhatt. Whenever, because I was appointed as a teacher in 1978.
Okay.
And Bhatt died in 1985.
Yes.
So we got opportunity to listen Bhatt also in one conference.
Yes, you told me that.
Yeah. And so I'm very happy today to see the contribution of all these eminent scientists, and definitely will publish a book which will be path guideline to the young generation.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Rachana.
Yes, sir. Sir have given a big history about the pioneers in microbiology in India who have numerous achievements in their work and research field. Sir have talked about Solomon, Dr. Datta, Professor Vinod Modi, Professor JB Bhatt. Really, sir, it was a very great session. Participants, if they have any questions, they may ask to sir.
Okay, you can proceed, because for this informative lecture, probably there are no queries. So you can proceed.
Oh, okay, sir. Shall we conclude then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank our today's guest, Dr. Swaranjit Singh sir. Sir really have shared a grateful information about pioneers in microbiology in India. I would like to thank Dr. M. Deshmukh sir for his presence. I would like to thank Honorable Management for always being supporting. I would also like to thank Dr. Daikar sir for always supporting in conducting such a great sessions. I would also like to thank our HOD ma'am, Dr. Sarita Butera ma'am, and all the faculty members. Because of them, this won't be successful. Last but not least, I would also like to thank all the participants for their presence. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir, and thank you all
Thanks.
attendees also.
Thanks to everybody.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. This lecture is on YouTube now.
Okay, all right.
And the 3 students were watching on YouTube.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Okay, okay.